Hi, I'm Bill Lindeman with Burton & Burton, and today we're going to play with ribbon and make some whimsical carrots for Easter. They're great for wreaths or just as a door decor. And they look something like this. So let's show you how to make them. First, we have to cut our styrofoam. You want to score your carrot shape into the styrofoam. And you can get several carrots out of this foam because you're cutting at an angle. And depending on how wide your cut is, how wide your carrots become. One little quick thing that you need to do when you're doing this, when you're cutting your styrofoam, it makes it so much easier if you take a knife and run it through an old candle to create a lubrication. It makes the cutting of the styrofoam so much faster. Now that you have it cut, you need to round out your sides. So you're gonna just run your knife down the foam, and you'll probably have to use your candle again. Shape it a little round. So you get a basic carrot shape. Take all those squared corners off. It's still pretty rough though, so what we want to do, take your extra piece of foam and sand your carrot down. It'll smooth out your edges. It does make a mess, so have a trash can ready. We're going to take a orange ribbon. This is a faux burlap, number 9. And we're going to take just the end here, a little bit of glue. And this is on the low setting, so it's cooler. Fold it over and just start rolling it. Add a little more glue. What we're doing now is making a point for our carrot. And you're going to let it walk itself down here. So just a little bit of glue down in here to help hold it in place. And just continue to roll. And I think we can do one more rotation. We should be wide enough for the tip of our carrot. Once we get this tube made, we're going to put a little bit of glue right here on the end of the carrot. Again, on the low setting. And we're going to add this to the top of our carrot. And pin. Bring it around. And pin. Now, you may need to twist the ribbon to get it to go all the way around. And that's the key little thing right there, just to get that twist to make sure it has a nice gradation down to your styrofoam. And here, every once in a while, you'll like to put a little bit of glue. And just continue to wrap your carrot all the way down. Every once in a while, if you'd like, you can put a pin in there too. Continue wrapping your carrot all the way up to the top. And when you get to the top, you're going to have to go across this curve. So once again, we're going to add a little bit of hot glue and pleat the ribbon and put a pin right in there. Pleat and pin until you get just a small opening at the top. Now I have pre-cut these strips of green ribbon. We've got a green Swiss dot and a green lattice. This is about 16 inches long. You can make them shorter than that, 12 inches or 18 inches longer. This is actually 16. What I'm going to do is alternate patterns and just stack them in alternating patterns up. And there's, I believe, 10. And then you need to just cinch it in the center and take your wrapped wire and go across the center here and pull it tight. Kind of create a little gathering. Then we want about this is around 2 feet, 26 inches roughly, of a number 3 taffeta lime green. We're just going to put these 2 pieces together to create a loop hanger. Just put the hanger where your wire is and pull it through, tighten your wire again. And what you want to do is just twist your wires down to create a corkscrew type mechanic. We're going to just cut that off. Now, back to your hot glue. Add your glue right in the center of the exposed area and insert your wire right where the glue is, down to the ribbon. And you can take a couple of your bottom ribbons and just put a pin to help reinforce that anchor and just crisscross. One goes one way and one will go the other way. Just separate your ribbons out so that you have like a spiral of the ribbon. And this is where I like to use that roll technique. Since this one is a double-sided ribbon, I am rolling this upwards. And the lattice ribbon, I'm rolling the opposite way because I want the pattern facing out. And you just continue to do this until you have all of your leaves rolled. Now we have our 3 carrots and we can make our door hanging. Lay them down, we've got our 3 hangers. This is 2 yards of number 40 yellow ribbon. I'm just gonna thread this through the tops of the hangers. And it's just going to be a simple 2-loop bow. Just like you're tying a shoelace. And you want that center knot to be nice and full. You can adjust them once they're on the door. Roll these ends up on this. When you're rolling the ribbon, you don't have to worry so much about the wires sticking through. And again, it's more of a whimsical application. And since this is probably going to go on a door, I want to just put 1 little dot of glue so the roll doesn't come out. And we are through with our Easter carrot door decor. Simple, quick, whimsical, and an alternative to a wreath. Or you could use the carrots individually and put them in a wreath. If you like this tutorial, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit us at burtonandburton.com, and thank you for visiting.